Hey, what's going on, family? I had to get up this morning and do some things, and before I'm even dressed, I'm talking before I'm even dressing. But before I even get into it, I just want to say, thank the Heavenly Father for this day. I pray for all my friends, my family. I pray for my enemies. I pray for everyone, that everyone turns to Jesus Christ and they accept Jesus in their life. And the Bible says anyone that proclaims Jesus Christ and believe that He died and God and raise him from the dead, you should be saved. So I pray that everyone does that. I want to talk to you all day about what's going on in Minnesota. I was watching Man Melvin Carter today, and it's real funny. He brought up something. I got this thing I call think heavy. Like, you got to put, weight on every thought you have, because if you don't think heavy, then you're never going to get it. Jesus said, my people, Yeshua, he said, my people suffer from the lack of knowledge. And I believe also the Bible also said people die for the lack of knowledge. So with that being said, people really don't pay attention to what's going on. And as I'm watching Man Melvin Carter, something came over me. It was almost like the Spirit spoke to me and brought me back to something. A while back, we were under the impression, until we found true evidence, that people were paying people to incite riots and to do things. Hold on one second, my phone's about to hold on. So, these people were paying people to incite riots and get people riled up. So he was explaining as he was talking that everybody who they arrested was from our state. So again, there is some people using a person's death or something tragic to just run up in stores and steal. You're breaking up stores in your community owned by black people, black barbershops he was talking about. Like, what does that got to do with anything? Like, you just wilding out and bursting doors just because you're not from there. You would have known that the dude that owned that store has been in that community for 30, 40 years, but yet out-of-staters are coming in looking for an opportunity to loot. And I guarantee you the majority of them probably was paid. Just like a lot of the Black Lives Matter people are paid to go in and create chaos, just like they did with the Trump stuff. On both sides, the for Trump and the anti-Trump, these people are paid to go in and create chaos, because that's what they want, chaos. They want us all fighting. They want us all upset. And they do that by sending in these little agents, a.k.a. crisis actors, to go in and do all of this stuff and get everybody riled up, get everybody ready to do things. The people of Minnesota, which the news is not showing you, the part that the news leaves out all the time, is the people of Minnesota who's out there with brooms and mops cleaning up their community. Not their own stores, because the majority of them weren't even store owners. They're out cleaning up their own community with brooms, mops, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters out cleaning up their community. I watched Mayor Melvin Carter talk about all these people who came out and cleaned up and then went right back in the house because they have a stay-at-home order in effect, abiding by the rules. So who are these crazy people destroying everything, whom they arrested from out of state? And why are they there? Some of them probably just came on their own, but I'm willing to bet you most of those people were paid to do this. Look at the crisis our country is in right now. Look at all the things going on right now. You mean tell me right now you want to kill another black guy and put that on TV and start? I mean, it's the destruction is coming, people. If you don't believe in God, you better start. Because here's the destruction. You got a financial crisis. You got a plandemic. Yep, I call it a plandemic, not a pandemic. But you got a plandemic going on. You got economic collapse and now racial division, tensions. Nations will rise against nations. That nation doesn't have to be us against Russia or us against China. And I'm not saying us, America. I mean, because I don't believe in harming nobody. That nation is blacks, whites, Hispanics, things like that. For years, they pitted Hispanics and blacks against each other. Now, Hispanics and blacks are finding out that the government don't like neither one of us. So This has been a plan from day one. They pit blacks and whites against each other. But the poor white people out here with us are not racist. It's the people in power. And this is what they're doing. And this is the worst time that something like this can happen. With everything going on in the world, now you put this on the news. When no one puts on the news this mayor talking about these people here arrested from out of state. And if you did see it, you didn't catch on. To all the crisis actors, all the false flags that happen, all the things that happen, all of these so-called militias and all these people going into these Trump rallies and starting craziness. And they've been doing this forever. They've been playing us forever, and they're doing it again. People are out rioting, tearing up their own communities, destroying their own neighborhoods. For what? If you're really upset about this man's death, why are you breaking into a store and running out with a pair of Jordans? You know what you're making us look like? We got things that are seriously happening. People are being murdered. Our people are being murdered. Who cares about a pair of Air Jordans? Michael Jordan's Satan anyways. He cares nothing about our community. Why would you go out and spend $200 on a pair of shoes? And why would you steal them? Who cares? You're burning down your own communities, hurting your own people. Yet, this whole thing started over inequality and racial division and racial profiling. Whatever racial thing you can throw on it, this started because we were being mistreated. Right? So now you're going to go and mistreat your own people, your own community. When the Black Panthers were started, the Black Panthers were started to fight against police brutality. Then they paid some of our own people to go in and destroy us from the inside out. And that's just what they're doing right now. Pay attention. Anytime any of us stand up for ourselves, they deem us enemies or bad or terrorists. But they don't go and break up the Klan or anybody else. They just break us up. But that's not even relevant right now. What's relevant is these people are out here fighting and marching for something that took place that's serious. We got people from out of state breaking windows and robbing and looting while the people of Minnesota stayed at home to obey their order. Everyone who was arrested last night was from out of state. Now explain that one to me. Explain that one to me. Who sent them there? You know, like the paid caravan of Mexicans and people from Ecuadorianos who was coming here from South America, barefoot, walking 2,000 miles, drinking water and eating, barefoot with flip-flops on, walking 2,000 miles away. Then all of a sudden, they're not, no news now? They're gone? For at one time, that was on TV all day because we was perpetuating everyone hating Mexicans. Like everyone else in this country isn't foreigners. ¿Dónde esa gente ahora? No está, ¿dónde? No está caminando más nada. ¿Qué pasó? Se pararon caminando a un tiempo ya. Ahí mismito. So what I'm saying, they just stopped walking. All of a sudden, it just stopped. No hay más noticia. There's no more news on that. Nadie sabe qué está pasando con esa gente. 2,000 personas y 10,000 personas y ya. No hay más hablando. 10,000 people, 2,000 people, and now no more talking. They just stopped. What happened? How did that happen? Gotta ask yourself. Put weights on your thoughts. Think heavy. Those people were paid to do that. 2,000 people, then 10,000 people walking from 4 countries away. Come on, man. These people walk 2 countries away with flip-flops on, carrying children. Now we got people from Black Lives Matter running around. Half the dudes they caught that was doing a rioting with the Black Lives Matter shirts and hats on were white dudes. They weren't even black dudes. Come on, man. And they wasn't even from that place. It wasn't even from that state. The same thing that's happening in Minnesota. They pay black people, they pay white people, they pay Hispanic people to go in and disrupt stuff. Because no matter what nationality you are, when you start talking about dollars, everybody's stupid. Every nationality is stupid. So right now you saying our people be stupid, riding and tearing up your own neighborhood. Oh, wait a minute, from out of state tearing up somebody else's neighborhood that's supposed to be about racial division and racial tension and racial destruction of our people, destroying and murdering our people, but yet you come from out of state and you destroy the neighborhood of the people who that affected? Like, I don't get that. Stay in your own neighborhood, man. Do something. March in your own neighborhood. March and hold up signs and let the news see you and let everybody see that we all support Minnesota. But we can march. We can peacefully march all day. You don't have to destroy anything. What is that going to do? You're going to give these racist ass people a reason to want to shoot and kill us and murder us. Why? They're already killing us for no reason. Now you want to give them a reason. Pay attention. Right now, we should be seeking Jesus Christ more than any other time in our lives. And we're out destroying neighborhoods. The neighborhoods of the people that was directly affected by it. And those people out cleaning the communities that you came and destroyed. So if you're not from Minnesota, you're not helping. Stay where you are. Let these people deal with what's going on with them. We need to support them in every other state by marching and saying we don't like this. If you're going to go to Minnesota and march next to them. Don't go and destroy the communities that they live in. I never understood that. Why we destroy our community when we mad at someone else. We're mad at the police, so we destroy where we live at and burn it down. I don't care if the store up the street is owned by a Chinese guy or whatever. You've been going to that store for years. Now all of a sudden there's a problem with it. A Chinese dude didn't kill the guy. A cop did. If you got a problem with the Chinese dude, don't shop there. But burning down this store is a crime. We got people in our community that open up stores and we'll walk right past our own people and go shop somewhere else. And then get mad because we ain't got nothing in our hoods. But we'll walk right past our own people. But then we'll go up the street and we'll burn down somebody's store that's on the street in the neighborhood where we're at. Don't matter if you don't like them or not. The point is, if you need something, there's a store right there. Doesn't matter who you give that money to. You're giving that money to somebody who doesn't care about you. No matter where you go. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Walmart doesn't care about you. The owner of Walmart does not care about you. He's a Satanist. The owner of Sam's Club, all of these places, these big conglomerate people do not care about you. They're billionaires. They do not care about you. But yet you're burning down the store of this little Chinese guy up the street or something. You don't like him, don't shop there. But you're burning down the store. Now you commit a crime and you're tearing up the neighborhood. If you don't shop there, he'll leave, and then you can open one yourself. Peacefully protest, and you never have to do anything to put yourself or your family in harm to protest anything. Look, man, I can talk about this all day. A little frustrated. God bless you guys, man. We standing firm with Minnesota. Another brother killed for no reason. They bring serial killers in, unscathed. Jeffrey Dahmer came in after killing and murdering and eating people without a scratch on him. It happens all the time. They hunt down people that then robbed and murdered stuff or shot up things. Oh, we can't do that. We gotta bring them in. But Eric Garner was selling cigarettes. This dude was supposedly had a fake $20 bill. It's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. But sit still, and God will make your enemies your footstool. Be wise. Be patient and be humble. God bless you all. No more deaths. No more murders. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.